Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
Why he just wait?
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, called it the 21.
He want to use the 49ers like me. I said 49ers. The Eagles like me. Jesus.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Same play?
They'll stay on the ground with Irving.
How is he?
It's a 6-yard gain
like
on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Same play? He's changing it now.
Here's Mayfield.
He's smart.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
Two could have
intercepted him down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Baker going to give it to Irving. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
I went for a his stick and he opened his arm, so I really don't know what's up with that either. Is this that run? No.
To throw, Mayfield. To the right side, intercepted.
Yes, sir. My time to
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Inside zone going to the left.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done.
They
I really appreciate
up too.
that. But here's the thing for
probably
me.
Be 2nd and 7.
I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Right here. Forgot
you could just go to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
He don't even know what's about to happen. That's the craziest part.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh,
hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play.
I could have just threw it to
they've got a whole game
what you
left to
call
clean
it.
that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
I see what he's doing, so he know this play.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got
I see him sitting.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Because if I didn't, he was going to chase that down. Who is he? Who is he? 64?
Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play.
Smith got it. Smith got it.
Try and throw through contact.
Get in there, Saquon. Oh my God. He's not coming for this.
Saquon Barkley, touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 57 yards. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
That's what's up.
And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game.
Wow. It's a good kick. He was going to stand still again.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive? Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 14 yards there on a Buccaneer first down.
I think one of the key words in today's NFL is hybrid. You know, guys who can do more than just what they're asked to do. How about our running back there laying out like a wide receiver and making that catch?
What a great team. It's not bad there. Got my protein shake. Need my protein to win. What are you finna do?
Throwing, Mayfield.
Got through that. Get in there, Carter.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. On the move past the 40.
Oh,
still going
good,
inside
good. That was
the
good.
20.
That was good.
And he's into the end zone.
That's my
for a
fault.
Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, 60 yards. And the Bucs strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be hauled in.
I thought he was either
so
going to
they
run
get the
down
2-point conversion. And now they have an 8-6 lead. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Throwing is Hurts. And he rifles one incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Oh, snap. Where's my phone? I'm tripping.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Watch it. He trying to run over there.
Hurts.
He should have watched it.
He dumps it off to Barkley. Finding room
Too
in
much
midfield. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds. Down
I seen
inside
what he was trying to do.
A big play.
He was trying to read me going to the left, so he put his player over there. Which is, oh snap, I dropped my, hold on. Okay. Which is somewhat smart. Like, it's cool. He just didn't read it all the way.
Throw now on 1st down.
He got me.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down.
Where's my phone?
They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Oh, it's 2nd and 21. Okay. Now I got to play smart.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Why is he not?
2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
I got to do this play now. Jesus Christ.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Bro.
They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
Just like
the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. A run up the middle with Irving.
I guess that was
on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Okay, never mind.
So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
And nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a first down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team.
Okay.
And
kick it at
keep
1.
the clock moving.
2. I see what he's doing.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taking on the midfield logo. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
It should be the last play. I don't know. Beautiful. This is beautiful. I think it should be.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll take it in the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Oh, my camera.
Devontae Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
I'm going to just kick it. One second left, too. He better have a kickoff return or something, because if not, I don't know how he's going to manage to make this.
And it's through. That pushes their lead down to 5.
We'll get 13. And we're going to get ball back.
13-8.
I'll split these 22.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
I need a pick or a fumble or something. No. Ain't no way.
Mayfield to throw.
Fuck. I need something.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
He should have grabbed it.
Certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Mayfield. And that's complete to Shepard. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Play fake. Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
I'm going to do a and then wait, it goes up. It looks like I know what I'm gonna do.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Go. He do like draining the clock. Never mind.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Can't afford another delay here.
This play should stop whatever he's trying to run for a touchdown. I know it's a pass. He's not running it from here.
Mayfield with it once more.
Oh, he was in there.
Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin.
He got right back up there.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. From the gun, Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on 3rd and goal.
He still tried. That's all that matters.
You're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket.
I'm at
get
6.
what he was trying to do.
This
That's
ain't
a
good.
big swing of momentum right there.
I can't get sacked.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I gotta get some more yards.
He had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Or at least his end zone.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. It's Barkley on the counter. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger. And this time, it cost them 2 points.
I hit the... All right.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone. They throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes.
I could have got a safety
right. You end
right
up coughing the ball up. You end up throwing a pick. Everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out. I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too.
And this is caught by Evans. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
He
couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Flushed out right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Now Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception. His 3rd. Darius Slay with a pick. And the return comes to a halt.
He knew he had to get that ball back.
Right at the 44-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
We got to score again. I at least have to score one more time, or at least before 3rd quarter ends. I got a game plan. I just got to execute it. Too much room. At least 2nd and 8.
A first down carry for Barkley. Down to the 41.
I said 2nd and 8.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle.
That's cool.
You know, he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
All we need is yards, man. All we need is some yards.
Final minute now of the third quarter. Running again with Barkley on second down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's the end of the 3rd, basically. Oh, man. I need to score again. Is it accelerated clock? Yeah. I need to score
again. And as
again.
they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I was going to run a whole nother play, but...
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Open. Open.
Top drop to throw.
He was going to be open. He's going to be open because he was blocking him and he was back there. Oh my God, he's going to be open.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Come on. I don't know if y'all hear me spamming the button, but boy, I'm ready.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Is he open again? Ooh, they kind of got it covered. It's cool, though.
They're going to look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
God, that shit was good.
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gun check time on both sides. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again.
Oh, he was still up.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Probably.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And Barkley did not get there. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go. And sometimes you just have to take it to another spot.
I mean, kick for 3 and
trying to get
16,
it outside. The
6.
defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Fuck no.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Cool.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
He was dropping anyway.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Okay. We're about to get smacked.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
He said he was
Well,
belted.
not exactly a banner return, so
Giving
he
out
doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with.
Giving out belt.
I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Is he going to pick a play? I'll put some more of that in tonight. What's over there? Oh, he might have walked away. Flaggy.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Good game, man. Good game. Excessive griefing, that's the first time. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Grind, aka Switchery.